It's too late to apologize. What is it? Just us? I mean, it has to be many other people in the world, but like, I'll be having conversations with my girl, and like, she'll just say a word, and I start singing a song that relates to that word.
It's Dad.
Or Dad, right?
Yeah, Dad did that
shit all the time.
Yeah.
I just don't know anyone else who does that shit. I'm always singing. People are like, "What the fuck are you singing?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
First of all, how you not know that song? Second of all,
Right.
It's how my brain works.
Yeah.
You say a word, I instantly think of this specific song.
Dad does it all the time.
Yeah. Anyways, you ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Media Mixtape podcast. Welcome back to another episode. I'm sitting here with my brother Josh G.
What up?
We are a couple days late, scheduling conflicts, and what's gonna happen this next weekend, bro?
This next weekend, maybe no podcast. Maybe when I come back, we'll see.
I might try and do one by myself, but we'll see.
Yeah, Jake could do a solo pod, or maybe we get our little brother in here, Jesse J, up in here. Maybe take another week off. I don't know, but I'll be in Hawaii. I'm leaving Thursday morning. It is Tuesday as we record this podcast, so I'm super excited to tie up some loose ends at work and school and stuff, and then just get ready to just enjoy 5 straight days on the Big Island. The Big Island.
Which island? Which island you go to?
Kona, the Big Island.
Kona?
The big one, yeah. We should tell people that. What if they just kind of meet up with me or something? You know, we're super famous. Yeah, I know. And honestly, I've never heard of Kona since like
I've never heard of Kona.
Till like me leaving there now.
I still don't even believe it's
and
real.
People go, "Oh yeah, it's the big one." And I'm like, "That's the biggest one? Like, how has that not the most popular one?" No, because there's Honolulu, Maui,
Oahu.
Those are the ones I know.
Yeah.
Honolulu, Maui, Oahu, Kauai.
Kauai. I've literally never heard of
Those
Kona.
are the 4 I've known, and then they go, "No, Kona's the big one." Oh no, you know what? I think Kona is like also called something else, if I'm not mistaken.
And now we gotta Google.
Either way, I'm going to the Big Island. My friend lives there, so I'm gonna go visit a good friend of mine. We're actually going with a big group of friends, me and my girlfriend and a few friends of ours. So it's gonna be about 7 of us going on a nice trip. Super cool, man. I mean, as an adult, you know, to travel with your friends, it's, I don't know, to me, I'm excited. They're some of my best friends in the world. So I'm super excited. Not some of my best, they are my best friends in the world. So I'm super excited to hang out 5 days in Hawaii with them. And I've never been to Hawaii. So.
Well, I guess Kona is one of the cities there. It's just called Hawaii, basically.
Oh, okay.
The Big Island's called Hawaii, but
and Kona's
like a city.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They just say the Big Island. So
I've been to Hawaii. Been to Maui. It was lit.
Yeah.
But I'm not. And Karina's like a big fan. Mm-hmm. She like any chance she could get to go to Hawaii. And I'm like, we got beaches and no, like it's cool to visit. It's cool to be on vacation there.
You can live there?
Yeah, I can't be like.
Could you retire there? How about that?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so, dude.
I'm going, so obviously I'm excited. I'll tell you when I come back how I feel. But I think that it seems like a place of like, if you just want like, you know, Hawaiian shirt or polo shirt, some shorts, it's definitely, sandals.
If you just want to chill.
Yeah, that's a good spot to be.
Yeah, definitely go to Hawaii. But for me, it was like, I don't know. I kind of need a little bit of like,
I need a little more
city vibe, you know?
You need.
That's why I like Paris so much, because it's like, it's nice, it's exotic, but it's still a city. Like you just a bunch of stuff to do.
Yeah.
And it's just like with
I feel like in Hawaii, there's a bunch of shit to do, but it's like, I get what you're saying. The vibe is way too chill for you.
Yeah. And I like chilling, but it's
you know
like,
what it is? Like, we're from LA, and that's what it is. Like, obviously, a lot of people from LA like Hawaii, but it's like, you went to New York, you didn't like it. It was too fast paced for you.
Too much, yeah.
And then now Hawaii's too chill for you.
That's why I like Paris, because it's like, it is kind of like New York, but it's chiller. Mm-hmm. It's chiller than New York.
But it's busier than LA.
Yes.
So you don't mind that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, I'm excited to go to Hawaii. I'm just going to really enjoy just 5 straight days of chilling. It sucks because like it's perfect timing of like a finals of next week. So I'm going to be a little bit kind of stressed and making sure I have my laptop with me, and just because I got to do anything last minute. But I'm excited to just have 5 straight days chilling. I think we signed up officially to do zip lining. That's one thing I'm doing for sure. And then I'm doing swimming with the manta rays, man. We see some manta rays. So that's pretty cool.
We did snorkeling. But we didn't. We saw a lot of fish, but we were supposed to see turtles. But the way the ocean was, like, it's too windy. We can't. They tried, and like, literally, we were in the water for like a minute, and the instructor was like, we were like, woof, woo, and the instructor's like, oh fuck, like everybody get on the boat, and then dude, everybody started freaking out.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, relax.
Yeah, he's just we're
not gonna explode right now. Like,
You'll fall in the water. Worst case scenario, you get up, you're fine.
We're chilling, you know.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of funny.
That's funny. Yeah.
That's pretty sick. It's pretty.
Yeah,
lit.
I'm excited. We'll see. Probably no pod, or maybe we're doing this on Tuesday. Maybe we could go back next Tuesday when I come back. We could do that as well.
That might be a thing
do
too.
another night pod.
Just have a short week.
Another short episode. But yeah, super excited for that. But as you guys can tell by the title, we're going to be getting into some Jack Harlow album review. It's called "Come Home, the Kids Miss You," which I don't like that title too much.
I saw an interview. I agree with you, but then I saw an interview and he was like, that a lot of fans were saying like, because he was doing his album and he kind of hadn't dropped in a minute, and his fans were saying like, come home, like
Dad.
Yeah, like,
Come home,
we
Daddy
miss you.
Jack.
We need more music from you.
Okay.
So that's kind of where he got it from.
That's cool.
I'm like, that's kind of cool. It's from the fans.
That's cool. Not bad. I like the cover art. It's pretty cool, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yeah.
But that's going to be the review for the pod. And we also are going to be reviewing, as you can tell by the title, Doctor Strange. And the Multiverse of Madness.
Yes.
Super excited to get into both of these. I'm excited for the Jag album. Jake's more excited for the Multiverse of Madness out.
We haven't discussed any of this with each other.
No.
Usually we're kind of like...
we'll drop some conversations.
Especially about albums. And we have not talked about it at all.
Yeah, no. So super excited to hear what Jake thinks about the album. Also to hear what Jake, what went wrong in the movie, and all that stuff, or how, because Jake always has some kind of critique about some shit, man.
Yeah.
Movies.
It's gonna be interesting,
but I'm sure, he'll give his opinion on the movie. I'll give my opinion on the movie. His on the album, mine on the album.
Yeah.
The only real story for news to talk about this week is Young Thug and Gunna kind of surprisingly are involved in this large arrest that was made over the weekend. They were arrested on some racketeering charges.
Right.
So I don't know that many details on it. We just know that Gunna and Young Thug, who are two obviously really, really famous and popular rappers in the hip hop game, were arrested. So we're not going to pretend to be lawyers out here or pretend to know anything about the situation, because aside from the Twitter headlines that I've seen, that's all I know. That both of them have been arrested and involved with a big issue. So that's kind of crazy. Just wanted to mention that, know that we acknowledge it. Not really much to say about it, though, to be honest. Not really.
Again, I'm in the same, I have no idea. I just know they got arrested. Racketeering is like a thing that, basically everybody goes down for the crime, no matter how involved everybody was.
Involved. It just means you're involved somehow on this level of this gang violence and stuff like that. So
kind of organized crime.
Yeah, exactly. So super, super crazy, and obviously unfortunate in terms of the music side of it. Jake and I obviously strictly want to talk about the music, and the music side of it, that sucks. They're two really popular, famous artists, and it sucks to see them go. But
also, who knows how involved they are in this crime?
Exactly. So we'll see any updates that go on, but it did happen, and just wanted to mention that for sure and know that Jake and I acknowledge it, just don't really know and have any real thoughts on it. But anyways, moving off of that, let's get into this album, man. I'm actually very excited to talk about this Jack Harlow album, just I want to hear Jake's opinions on it, and I've seen people just, nowadays, man, we just can't let shit sit for a second. We can't just chill. We can't have normal.
We come in here off of 3 listens at the most and give a review. So it's that's the nature of
I get you. Social media. I just feel like social media now is come on, man. Let chill. You don't have to come in and give a. It's all about likes and retweets. Who cares? But it's just some people were going hard on this album. Before I even heard it, I was able to, and I'm a Jack fan, so I was on it pretty quickly. And even still, before I heard it, I'm on Twitter. And the day after it dropped or whatever. Yeah,
literally that morning.
Just straight up this is trash. The worst album I've ever heard. This is comically bad is a tweet I've seen. Someone just tweeted this weekend that I don't know who reviewed the album or what the score was from, but it was a score for Jack Harlow's album, which is a 2.9, I'm assuming out of 10. Right. And then it was Peppa Pig's album. Peppa Pig is a children's show, for those who know. I got 6.5. Peppa Pig's album got scored better than Jack Harlow's album. Wow. So a lot of negative things were said about this album before I even heard it. Now, for those who don't know, I'm a Jack Harlow basically stan. Love the guy off the mic.
We gotta figure, because you're not a stan. I feel like you're.
I'm more of a fan. I'm more than a casual fan.
That's what I'm saying. We need to figure out a word. A word that's you're not a stan, but
yeah. Because I'm not a stan. I don't have a Jack Harlow poster out here. Yeah. But I love I think he's hilarious off the mic.
You're more of a normal. You're not just a regular fan. You're actually a hardcore fan of him. You're just not a stan of him.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of. I'm in that weird.
We got to figure out something.
Yeah, exactly. So I love him off the mic. Think he's also dope on the mic. Yeah. So I'm in that boat. So yes, I am coming from, I guess you can say, a biased perspective as a fan of Jack Harlow. But still, I just think anytime people go and hate an album immediately, I go, okay, let's listen to it and then see. And when I went in to listen to it, the first couple tracks, I was like, okay, There's no way that you're gonna say this is like just absolutely the worst shit you've ever heard in your life.
This is comically bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
That's a
Chance the Rapper's album was comically bad. Yeah, I think that's fair. You know? No disrespect, Chance. By the way.
fucking love Chance, and I was mad about the fucking album.
But that shit was pretty fucking bad.
Most people agree that album was comically bad.
And after the first listen, we were like, wow.
Yeah. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
This guy wrote Waves. That fucking version of Waves has been going around on Twitter.
And it's not that it's like unlistenable. Like if you force me to, I wouldn't be considered that torture if you forced me to listen to that Chance the Rapper album.
No, of course not.
It wasn't the worst shit I've ever heard in my life, but it was pretty bad. So like, when I first few tracks, I was like, all right, what are these people talking about? It's just Jack Harlow hate. And then I went through the rest of the album and I'll say, look, I understand why some people said some of what they said.
Yeah.
Not that it's valid, but I understand why some people, it's a mix of the hate and some truth to it.
Right.
Of like, there is some shit on this album where I'm like, man.
I think, and
not that it's bad, it's just that it's like disappointing.
And that's what I wanted to say is I think a lot of people, and I think this is a good thing because I think a lot of people were expecting great things out of Jack. Mm-hmm. And I don't think he delivered with this album, which doesn't mean it's fucking comically bad. Mm-hmm. It just means that like
it's not as great as we expected or great as we wanted it to be.
Right.
Personally, as a fan, I wanted it to be the best shit I've ever heard in my life. You know what I mean? Which has high expectations, a high bar. But I think if you're Jack Harlow, and we'll talk about every single song in depth, but if you're Jack Harlow, you're obviously still coming up. And I've told you this before about Jack. Like some of the shit he had early on, it was like it's good stuff, but he had some questionable lines. I think he's always had some questionable lyrics.
Yeah.
And you could tell, at least I can tell that he writes, if not 195% of what he writes.
Right.
And you can kind of tell because it all kind of has...
It's all basically the same.
Some similar vibes to it.
Yeah.
And, it's okay. You learn from Drake, man. Like you take some from other people because he's had some great artists on this album. And I think he needed a little bit of help in some of the vibes that he chose and some of the lyrics he went with, obviously.
Right.
And so going into the album, how did you feel going into it? I kind of just went on and immediately said,
look, I wanted him to to drop a good album. I wanted to be able to come in here and go,
you wanted to be like, I get it now.
I get it now. This shit was fucking
what
fire.
You see. Yeah.
And this is not what happened. It's like, it's literally, and I know it's fucking probably boring. It's the same way I felt about Jack his entire career.
Yeah.
You have some good songs. There's some songs where I'm like, yeah, I fucking will go back to that one. But for the most part, I'm like, it was cool.
We've talked about this in the album before. Like Russ, for example, is a guy who makes good music. I don't know if you see Jack the way I see Russ.
Probably.
But the way I see Russ, for those Russ fans out there, I'm sorry. But the way I see Russ is I think how Jake sees Jack. Where when I look at Russ, I go, I get it, bro.
Yeah.
I hear it and I go,
He's
yeah,
talented.
I understand why there's fans.
It's a vibe. Yeah.
But he's got some vibes to him. He's got some tracks to him.
Right.
But it's just not me, bro.
Right.
And I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Like my girl was listening to some Russ recently and I pointed out specific lyrics of why I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
And she's like, I get it. I get what you're saying. So
it's totally the same way.
So I think that's how Jake feels about Jack, where it's like he gets it, he gets why people rock with Jack.
Yeah.
It's fine music, it's good. Like you bump it, fine. But it's not you. It's just not for you.
Yeah, it's just like it just doesn't draw me in for whatever reason. Yeah. It's like, bro, and that's what I'm saying. He's a fucking, I tell you this all the time. He's a good rapper. Like he's fucking good at his shit, and he makes good music. It's just like I don't want to like fucking listen to it nonstop, bro. Like it's just like
Well, so for me as a Jack fan, like with this album, I thought he did a pretty good job to start the album. Right, Talk of the Town, I thought it was a pretty good start. Sounded pretty good. The production on this track was pretty good. This track set the tone well, I think, because it came out with like this kind of piano kind of ish vibe, and I was okay. Like I see where he's kind of setting with it.
It's more of an intro vibe.
Ding, 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 that
yeah, it was cool.
I was like, okay, and then he rocked with that vibe the rest of the album, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which was cool. It was vibes. It set the tone of the album pretty good. Young Heart Leezy comes in.
Right.
I thought that was a fine track, second track. But then I already was like, okay, he's going kind of like spitting, trying to like. I think maybe he was trying to show that he can rapidy rap. Because Jack, to me, has always been a rapper who I rock with, I like, and I think he's good, but I think he also makes vibey tracks that you can kind of like bump at a kickback and not really pay too much attention to like what's happening in the background.
What's his big song that was like Wayne and Tory Lanez was on it?
What's Poppin'? I mean, yeah, what's up?
What's poppin'?
What's up?
Brand new.
I'm just hopped in.
Yeah, see, he doesn't have anything on.
Have you heard
here.
Warsaw? Young, good to see what I foresaw coming out of team overseas on Warsaw, son. Ooh, that's like some kickback shit. Everyone's at a party vibing.
That's what I'm saying. I think he doesn't, on this album, he doesn't have songs like where I go, oh, damn, that hook was like fucking, I can't get it out of my head. There's nothing on here like that.
There's one thing that's been on my head all fucking weekend. I'll see if you like it or not. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
But yeah, Young Harlow was cool though. I thought the first 2 tracks were fine to me. After the first 2 tracks, I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Y'all just hating.
Yeah.
And then I go into the 3rd track. I Do Anything to Make You Smile. I talked to my friend about it because he was like, he was going down track list with me. We were playing Fortnite, whatever, playing some video games, chilling. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like that track. And I went back and listened to it. I've been listening to it all weekend. This song was in my head all fucking weekend long. I guarantee Jake's probably not going to like it. But I was like, bro, that part.
I Do Anything to Make You Smile.
Yeah. I Do Anything to Make You Smile. I got to kind of listen to it again because I'm losing it right now. I knew it was going to happen to me too. I was listening to the first 2 tracks. I'm like, okay, it's pretty cool. And the 3rd track hits, and I'm like, come on, bro. You're saying this is comically bad? I'm rocking with this shit.
Yeah,
Kind of fast forward a little bit more.
It's good.
I'll do anything to make you smile, bitch.
Yeah, it's cool.
500,000. That part was getting in the head. And then he gets to the part where he says, I'm bouncing. I think I need some counseling.
But you know what? And I think
I need some. That shit was hard.
There's another song where
that shit was in my head all fucking weekend.
There's another song where he kind of like sings a little bit on the hook.
It's bad.
You think it's bad?
There's one thing you're talking about.
Which one is it?
There's one where he tries a little too hard to sing. I forgot what track it was.
I don't know. Maybe like a Blade of Grass.
It might be that one. There's a track.
It's later in the album.
I like it. It sounds fine. It sounds good.
I'm saying I think he needed to get more outside of his like. You know, I think just rap, bro.
Jack's going up. He's like slowly. He's still progressing.
Still learning.
He's still ascending, in my opinion. Now this album is, I think, a tier down from the last album he dropped. Yeah. But I think he's still ascending as an artist. He's still changing up. He's still changing his vibes. The first 2 tracks got me going. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. I Do Anything to Make You Smile. I've been bumping that shit all weekend. First Class, fuck that song. The second verse is cool. The second verse is cool. The second verse is cool. That song. Everyone, all the people who hated on this song, all the people who were hyping the song up and then hated on it after, I hate you guys because you guys hyped up the shit that wasn't that good, bro.
I don't know. I like that shit.
Sex and Come on, bro.
Yeah. I like that shit.
Nah, bro.
I like that shit.
The second verse is cool though. Where he goes, "Are you ready?" "Yes, I am." And then he does that run where he keeps saying "I am."
Yeah.
He's like, "You're the man unless I say I am."
Yeah.
But who we kidding? I am. And then she's like, "Are you ready?" He's like, "Are you ready?" And the girl goes, "I am." I'm like, "Oh, bro." That run he does where he keeps saying "I am." That second verse is hard. Yeah. But this song is not. I mean, this song is.
I like that song.
It's annoying, bro. It's annoying. They're gonna play all the other.
No, but it's the I've liked all of these songs. All 4 of these songs. I've liked all of them.
So far I'll say this. Yeah, I don't like that song because people overhyped it and then shit on it after.
Yeah.
Now I heard the snippet and I was like, it's not gonna be that good, and then it wasn't that good. But it's fine. It's a good song. It's supposed to be kind of like the hit of the album, the single of the album. It's fine. I like the second verse, so it's cool. First 4 tracks, cool. Dua Lipa, I rock with it, bro.
It's good.
I rock with it.
But get Dua Lipa on the song.
Dua Lipa. He's trying to do more than her than get a feature though, Jay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it would have been cool to have her on the.
He said on the interview that he showed her before he put it out because he didn't want to be disrespectful and catch her off guard.
Yeah,
and she liked it. Shit was cool.
Which is cool. I like that, but have her on the song. Come on, bro.
Sure, I guess.
And that's what I want to say
she
too.
Fit on that song though.
Besides Drake, because the Drake song is fucking flames. Honestly, this might be one of Drake's best feature verses,
bro. Can we talk? We'll talk about.
No, I'm saying.
We'll talk about it in a bit.
I'm saying. I want to bring up the features, but I just want to say that this might be like at least top 5.
We'll talk about it in a bit. I'll get my opinions in a minute.
I was disappointed in the features.
Well, this is
JT, I think was misplaced.
This is my thing.
Pharrell was misplaced.
This is what I'm saying. I think that's one of the biggest disappointments of this album. Now, first 5 tracks are good. Side piece, I rock with the beat. Didn't really rock with the song that much. It's kind of growing on me, but I didn't rock it that much. Movie Star. I know it's Pharrell, so you expect a lot, but that shit was pretty good.
I'll say about side piece. I didn't like the concept of it.
Yeah, me either.
A song for a side
made a song for a side piece. But then I was listening to it today and I was like, let me look for the side piece. Let me for the side piece.
I didn't like the concept.
I kind of started rocking with it. I don't like it either that much. And then again with the lyricism, I think Jack is still getting better as a writer. And there's some of the lyrics that it doesn't make sense. I've told you this before about Jack.
Yeah,
like he had a lyric at one time on that song back with the rollerblading and shit with Bryson Tiller.
Yeah. Okay.
He has a weird line where he's like, call off work in the morning or something, and it doesn't make sense. So with this one, like side piece, it's like he's rapping. Let me make a song for my side piece. Dej Love, let me introduce you to the family. You would not introduce a side piece to the family. I know it's a hard ass line, but you wouldn't introduce a side piece to the family.
And then I don't like that he repeats it.
Yeah, me either.
I'm like,
so there's moments where I go, and so side piece is kind of growing on me, but I don't like it. And when I first heard it, I didn't like it. First five tracks are good. Didn't like number 6.
I love Movie Star.
I didn't love Movie Star, but I think it's good.
The beat, I like the beat. The production.
One of the better songs on the album. Still, Pharrell could have been. I think Pharrell could have.
It was a bad Pharrell feature.
It could have been a bad Pharrell feature. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It was bad,
just like
bro.
you have Pharrell.
It's Pharrell.
It should be way better than this.
Bro, no, I'm holding him up to a high standard.
You're right.
It was a bad feature.
It's fine.
Yeah. It was a bad feature from Pharrell. I like the beat, though.
The beat was good. Obviously, Pharrell produced it. So, yeah, I like the song, but I get what Jake's saying. And that's what it is. I think that's where it gets disappointing is like, you have Pharrell. How are you not going to have that be the fire-ass track?
Right.
Little Secret, wasn't a fan of. So, again,
Pretty
similar
average.
to Side Piece. I mean, it's basically the same shit.
Pretty average.
Don't like that song that much. I Got a Shot. I think I remember it being pretty cool. Can't remember off the top of my head. I'm going to kind of get a quick
I haven't.
Yeah, I like it on kind of.
No, see, that's the one. I Got a Shot. That's the one where I'm like, he's kind of. He's more like melodic in that one. And I liked it. I'm like, I'm
from
like.
a city where they can put one in your temple. Yeah, I rock with it. I got a shot and not a pistol. No.
I think he needs
I like
to,
that. It's a cool vibey. It's a vibey track.
I think he needs to reach into more different vibes to like make an album great because up until this point it's been all the same. Vibe.
Same
He's
vibe.
just fucking rapping, and I get it. He's good.
We always talk about this, right? There's cohesiveness. There's a difference between cohesiveness and samey.
Yeah.
And like this is getting a little too samey. Now there's some parts of it that make sense to be cohesive, but it's a little too samey to me. But off the first like 9 tracks, I was like, okay, there's like 2 or 3 that I don't really rock with that much. But for the most part, I'm still rocking with this album. Again, I'm a Jack fan, but
I'm again
still kind of rocking with it. Churchill Downs.
Come on.
Immediately, bro.
Song of the year.
Immediately you go.
Song of the year, bro.
Immediately you go. Yeah, that's Drake.
Yeah. Yeah.
That fucking beat immediately is a Drake beat.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably 40 producers. I don't even know, but
Let's find out.
let's just talk about this song for a second, guys. I know we're Drake fans here, and I'm a Jack fan, so I'm gonna really overhype this track. But shout out to Jack because he's a Drake fan. We know this. He has a very similar Drake vibe. They've been kicking it and being super fucking bromance. The bromance we didn't know we needed right here with Jack and Drake right now. I don't know if you've seen them on fucking social media, but they're bromancing it up. Jack's mad love to Drake. Like he had a post recently that was just all Drake. It was slides of pictures of Drake and him at the Kentucky Derby. Bromance we didn't know we needed. They're all homies and stuff. It's cool. But shout out to Jack because Jack obviously respects Drake. Appreciates Drake. Has Drake on a feature. I think some people might have been disappointed in this. I think the song's great. If you're disappointed in the song, you're a hater. But in the sense of like, it's a Drake track, so you would expect it to be the hit of the track, the hit of the album, like the one you're gonna bang in the club and stuff. And it's not. They went differently. Which no.
Oh, you mean like summer song?
Yeah.
Like
but they went a different
record.
They went a different route, which is fine.
Right. They went. Kind of 4 a.m.
Rap. Let's spit. Yeah.
Trying to think like 4 a.m. in Calabasas or whatever.
Yeah, 5 a.m. in Toronto type shit.
Yeah.
Which is hard though. I rock with it. Best song on the album, not a question. Don't even debate me. It's the best song on the album. And respect to Jack for going and saying, okay, I'm gonna get Drake on this track where we're gonna spit, and I'm gonna spit some bars. And he does. He kind of steps up. I'm not gonna say he had a better verse than Drake because we'll talk about Drake's verse right now, but I think he stepped it up. He had a great verse, and shout out to Jack, man. I think he killed it. He has some dope ass lyrics. I thought it was dope when he mentioned Drake. The whole line, the whole kind of flow he had, where he's like, "I knew before I met Drake that we'd be cool, and it's hard when I want to ask him for advice, and he's touching heights that no one else touches in life." Damn, fucking spin the whole verse right now. And then Drake just goes, yeah, and that's it. He won the fucking, that's it, best fucking verse. And this honestly, though, like, shout out to Jack for literally getting, and respect to Drake, too. I think Drake respects Jack enough to go, let me bring the pen with this one.
I'm going to give you some fire shit.
This might be one of Drake's best verses, like, ever, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, ever. Like, I'm not fucking around. This is a legendary Drake verse.
That's not an overstatement at all.
It's not an overstatement. Go back and listen to this shit. This shit is legendary, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was hoping you were gonna fucking agree with me.
No, totally.
This shit is crazy,
I'm
bro.
telling you, this might be for sure. It's in the top 5, but I would agree. Maybe
might be his best verse, but
maybe give us top 5.
Top 5 verses of all time from Drake.
But I think we both agree it might be number 1. As far as
People who don't
features.
fuck with
you're
me are-
saying just verses or features?
Verses. Well, let's say features. We'll say features. We'll say
'cause I don't know.
features.
He's got some fire ass.
No,
fucking
we'll say
verses.
features, but it's a verse, so I just kind of was thinking verses. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
let's say top 5 features. Period.
It's actually, if you say features, it's the best.
This shit was crazy, bro.
It is a lot of
This is
features.
some shit like off of Drake's album, like
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
that he would have on
I'm
his
saying,
album.
It was like, and it's just more of like definitely great for Jack. For Drake to bring this type of verse, because like I think some people would think like, oh, Drake was trying to be like, you're not gonna be better than me. But I think for Drake, and with the like, you can see the love that they have for each other. It was more of like, I'm gonna give you some fire shit for your album.
I feel like Drake's taking him under his wing a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
At this point, like you know what, Jack, you might be the next version of me to an extent.
I will say, like, yeah, there are moments where I'm like, this kind of sounds Drake-y. Not in a bad way. Not even like you're trying to copy Drake. But
Jack's
like,
obviously inspired by Drake. Like
Right.
it's obvious. There's inspiration there. He sings a little bit. He kind of like gets in
Insane,
that
bro.
vibe.
Insane.
And so he
One of
gets
the
the
best verses
fucking
of all time.
incredible verse. Yeah, and like I have that fucking part from Drake from Jack's verse right now in my head where he's like, I like that where the way he's kind of when he gets to the end of his verse, he's like, they know Jack, but they don't know Jack, man. No, whatever. He goes on his little flow, and then Drake comes in, and Drake has some lines, bro. People who don't really fuck with me are teaming up to. What did he say? Fucks. People who don't really fuck with me are teaming up to fuck with me or something. He says 3 times "fuck with me" though.
I would have to look.
There's
at the
just so
lyrics.
much.
I haven't heard it enough to remember the lyrics off the
Nah,
top.
bro, I've been
But,
fucking listening to this shit all weekend long.
I mean, it's the best song on the album.
Best song on the album. One of Drake's best verses. I put some of it on my story. I couldn't help it. Like this shit is too fire. I'm trying to get some couple lines in before we fucking move off of this.
I think it's a beautiful sample.
The sample was hard too. I'm over delivering to the point it's belittling. I mean, the PTSD is triggering. The prophet is sickening. The stones are shimmering. Came from the north, but I got high as fuck, so I ain't no shivering. Lucky me, people that don't fuck with me are linking up with people that don't fuck with me to fuck with me. Come on, bro.
He's spinning, bro. He was
Lucky
spinning on it.
me, people that don't fuck with me are linking up with people that don't fuck with me to fuck with me. Shit's getting ugly. Every situation's transactional, saying irrational. Some of the shit he was doing. Oh, that's right. Everyone's acting up. Everyone's acting irreplaceable. It's like they ain't disposable. Urges for revenge are uncontrollable. I know we're getting older though, but I gotta get a dude back. It's not even negotiable. It's not even debatable. I'm getting so rich, my music's not even relatable. Like he just keeps going on, bro.
Yeah, nah, it's one of his best verses. Probably
Praying on
ever.
my downfall ain't make you religious. That whole bar too where he says, oh my God, bro, just fucking Drake is the GOAT, bro. Can we talk about this for a second too? Because Drake right now, right, it's been 2 weeks. Jake and I have reviewed the Future album and we reviewed Jack Harlow's album back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
Drake had a song with Future that was beautifully sang, just
Number
such
one.
a good singing.
It's number one on Billboard.
Number one on Billboard, really?
Yeah,
That song
yeah,
with
yeah, with Thames, yeah.
It was on with Thames. Beautiful song, Drake singing, vibing. You're like, oh my God, this fucking angelic ass moment right here in this
SpongeBob meme.
track. Number one on the Billboard.
Yeah.
Then he goes and goes, right hand, right knee, left hand, left knee. Make a club banger.
Yeah.
Like dude's twerking in the club right now to that song right now. I know I'm twerking in the club in Hawaii to that song. And then he has this track where it's just spitting.
Yeah.
And one of the best verses we fucking ever heard from the
Oh
dude.
yeah, he's just
a GOAT,
bro. That's it.
It's ridiculous. But that line I wanted to mention before we get off the Drake verse, we'll move on from the song.
We obviously
hyped it
really
up
like
enough.
this song.
I mean, there's so many, bro. Whips and chains like a dominatrix. See you. Well, you don't like it?
No. And then the next
If
line.
I see spit in your face.
Yeah, bro.
These guys,
Come on,
though, man. I mean, as much as I love Jack and Drake, they are fucking funny as fuck. Have you seen that? TikTok of them
Yeah.
singing that part and they're like spitting it? I'm like, all right.
Well,
You guys are
Drake,
dorky.
you saw the interview with the,
No.
Drake was like, yeah, they were like fucking interviewing because Jack was all in a suit or whatever, like, you know, he's promoting his album. And Drake was like, yeah, man, like, I'm drunk. Or he goes, we're drunk. He goes, oh, no, I mean, Jack's not drunk. I'm fucking drunk. And he's like, yeah, we bet a bunch of money on, like,
Oh,
I
because
guess-
Jack doesn't drink.
Yeah. He was like, we bet a bunch of money on fucking
Some horse?
Happy Jack or something like that. And I think he lost. I don't know. But it was
Yeah, I
like,
think he lost.
yeah, but you could tell Drake is like, he's standing there, he's like you could tell he's, like fucking drunk. Yeah.
The last line I'll say is, when I say bitch, I'm ready to refer to women. Most of the bitches I know are dudes. They're not even women. I know that sounds like I'm being funny. I'm not even kidding. That shit, when I heard it, was like, oh my God, bro. One of the best verses ever. Best song on the album. Great track. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Drake. They killed that shit. That honestly, upholds the album. Like it makes it like, well, the album's good and it's okay, but that shit makes you like the album a lot more.
It's got one where you're like, yeah,
that's
that
the
was
shit
it.
right there.
That was it.
Like a Blade of Grass. I didn't like it at first.
It's a cool
There's
vibe.
a part where he goes into the second verse and the girl's talking to him.
Yeah.
And like, we talked about this on the album, the last album we talked about when he did the whole guy and girl, like him and the girl talking.
Yeah.
I didn't like it that much. I thought it was kind of forced. This one is way more natural where the girl, he starts off he's the girl's perspective and they kind of go back and forth for a bit. Way more natural. I thought this
cool vibe.
Killed it. I think he killed that verse. I like the second verse where he's him and the girl are talking. I like that way better. It's a cool track though. It's not crazy.
I like the vibe that it is.
So I was saying about the Drake verse, the Drake song. You see Drake, okay, cool. It's not a club banger, fine. But then you have JT, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
You have Pharrell Williams, and you have Lil Wayne. One of those, if not two, honestly, two of those should be absolutely club smashing, great tracks.
There's nothing.
None of them are.
Yeah.
And that's where I think it got disappointing because JT, fine, because it's a pretty good song. It's a fine JT verse. If he got our fine JT feature, if he got the Lil Wayne one to smash and the Pharrell one to smash,
I don't think
it's
is
fine.
Bro.
I think it's fine because it'd be one of those ones where you go, okay, like JT didn't do anything crazy, but if the Lil Wayne one was a hit and then the Pharrell one was a hit, you kind of forgive it more because you go, okay, it's a cool. You got the sing-songy from JT.
Right, JT's a legend.
It's cool.
Yeah.
But nah, it wasn't that. So I want the JT one to smash then, and it did it. And that's why I kind of like it that much. My girl was like, yeah, she kind of talking me off the ledge on that one of like, nah, but really listen to it. Like it's cool. If you could vibe to it, JT's a legend.
But
you could vibe to it.
Nah, bro. You're a legend because you make good music.
No, and it's a cool track though, you know? It's not
Is it
great.
though?
It's not a great track.
It's not great, but I'm saying I'm holding them up. Like it'd be like if Drake came out, Drake's verse was fucking whack as shit. I would say it. Yo, that was a whack ass fucking Drake verse. And I feel like the JT, the Wayne, and the Pharrell
I really
feature,
feel like Wayne just got
Wayne didn't give a
check.
fuck. Wayne didn't give a fuck, bro. I'm sorry. Wayne didn't give a fuck.
Wayne didn't give a fuck. And Jack, what the fuck is this? You're gonna give this to Wayne, Jack?
I mean, but
that shit's my thing. Ass.
No,
bro.
but this is my thing. This is my thing.
Comically bad on this one.
No, but this is my thing. This is my thing. And there's only two more songs after that. There's No Tech. We've heard that. It's cool.
Yeah.
And Stay Fair also was just cool.
I actually like Stay Fair though. Shout out to Stay Fair. He spit some bars on that one, but it's an outro. You don't really pay attention to it.
But I just want to say that because I wanted to close my phone. But if you're Wayne, if you're fucking Jack Harlow, you send it out to, let's say he's like, I only want fucking 4 people on my album: Drake, Pharrell, Justin Timberlake, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay. You send it out to those 4 people. You go, fucking legends. They're gonna make the fucking sickest shit. If they send you a verse back, you have to put whatever is on there on the album.
Oh, so you're saying like maybe you hit up more people to get on your?
No. I'm saying he was like, there's no way you're gonna go, this Wayne verse was whack.
Yeah.
I'm not putting.
I get you. He had to put it on. And you felt like this Wayne one is like, I kind of paid for it. I gotta put this shit on.
Yeah.
Because maybe Jack didn't pay for it. Maybe him and Wayne are cool. But I just definitely, it just reeks of Wayne got a check. Jack had to put it on because he gave Wayne a check, and it's just not good.
No, I think. But what do you? I think Jack had to.
This to him.
No. I think Jack had to put it on.
Poison.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it was Poison that he was singing.
No, there's another track where he kind of sings and it's okay, and he has this weird kind of like
maybe it might be Poison though.
Tone at the end. On my mind, crazy when you're on my mind. Yeah, because it's poison.
All right, maybe I'm being a little bit dramatic. The Wayne verse is not that bad.
I told my girl, I was like, I think Wayne actually saved that song a little bit for me. Wayne sounded okay, but he still sounded like to me like he didn't care that much.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he was like, motivated to be on there.
And I don't think Jack gave him a good chance. I don't think he gave him a good song.
Maybe it was Poison that I liked.
No, I didn't like it that much. But hey, to each their own. I think if you guys absolutely hate Jack Harlow and you hate this album, I understand. That's fine, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and die on the hill that this is a great album because I just don't think it is. But I love Jack Harlow. I'm a Jack Harlow fan. I've been bumping this all weekend, partially because I want to make sure I listen to it enough listens before we reviewed it.
Yeah.
Overall, I think it was fine. I think it was mid, and that's why I think it's aggressively mid.
Aggressively mid.
And I think that's where it's at. Disappointing for most. I'm not gonna kill the album though. I rock with a lot of these songs.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say I'm put it around a 5.5 out of 10 for me on this album. And I'm a Jack fan, so it kind of hurts me and pains me to give him that.
Yeah.
But 5.5 out of 10, closer to 6, but I'm gonna keep it at a 5.5. What do we give? Well, I gave Future's album a 6.5. I think Future's album was actually better than this.
Yeah. Wow. Now that you said that, no,
You compare 'em?
we gotta go based off just the album. I'm gonna go 5.5 too. I think 5.5.
You don't want to compare scores now?
I'm just saying because I
Mixed up.
definitely gave fucking the Future album not a
You
great
gave Future a 5.
one. Yeah, it's definitely 5.5. It's like it's
This one?
This one.
Okay. So you think
Good.
it's better than Future's album?
I do think it's better than Future's album. I think
Maybe,
it's
it
like
might be because I've only listened to 2 tracks on Future's
Yeah.
album and they're Drake songs. So
So I go to 5.5 out of 10. I think it's like it's not
aggressively
bad.
mid. I'm telling you, aggressively
It's not bad. It's pretty average.
So I saw some dude on Twitter. He gave this pretty cool score, by the way. I should give the @ because it was a pretty good. I actually might take an idea, maybe like give our own little scores like that of like a Photoshop a thing like that, a scale. But his scale was pretty cool because it had every single song and it had like a color grade of like every song. And I thought it was perfect because it said meh or okay.
Yeah.
And that was that for every song basically.
Right.
Like every song was meh or okay, meh or okay, meh or okay, and then Drake's was good.
Right.
Drake's track was good. I thought Drake's track was
Valid.
great though.
Great, yeah.
But yeah, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much what it is. Every song on here is okay. Like
Yeah, okay or-
I'm
yeah.
not gonna argue with you that this song's not great. This song's not great. Every song is okay. If you guys try to say Church Goes Down is overrated or something, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think anybody. I think everybody is
An agreement, that's just
in
fire.
agreement.
Which
It's
is
like, this is fire.
Which I hate that we have to talk down on Jack to finally give Drake some love, but that's what it feels like. And all of a sudden, first time in history, everyone goes, "Oh yeah."
Well, I think
killed it on that one.
amongst the sea of mid, when you get a fucking fire ass verse like that, you go, "Holy fuck!" That shit was amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll say aggressively mid 5.5 out of 10. Sorry, Jack, I love you, man. Want you on
Yeah.
the pod. Huge fan of you. I just didn't love
Re-listenability
that
scale.
album. Re-listenability a little bit higher for me than Jake's is gonna be probably. I'm having mine at a 6 out of 10 because I really enjoy Dua Lipa. I really enjoy Jack Harleezy. I enjoyed the Pharrell track. I've been bumping a lot. I enjoyed the Drake one, like
definitely
heavily enjoyed the Drake one. And what's that other track I said I liked? I really do enjoy I Do Anything to Make You Smile.
Yeah.
I'm bouncing. I think I need some counseling. That's just hard, bro.
So you got a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Re-listenability.
Out of 10, I am about a 2.
You know what
That's
I'm gonna do?
That's re-listenability, guys. It's
Yes.
not fucking. You know,
How often are we personally going to re-listen to the album? It's always going to be different. Jake
Drake's song's gonna be on repeat.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Jake and I have very different listening vibes. So
I don't
obviously-
plan on going back to this album much. Drake song, maybe the Wayne song. Now that I re-listened to his verse,
Really?
maybe. But
It's not a good song.
maybe I'll throw a couple of Dua Lipa. Maybe like if it comes on shuffle, I'm not gonna change it. But I'm not going back to this anytime soon. I don't think.
Keep that Luca knee up bucket. 6 out of 10 for me. I'm a Jack fan, so I'm gonna listen to the album.
So-
But I was gonna say real quick before we hop off to the Doctor Strange. Good album, or it's okay album, whatever. Mid. Damn. What was I gonna say? Whatever. Go ahead. What were we gonna say?
Give him time to grow, guys. He's still young. He's still learning how to. He's no Drake coming out the gate with
If you
some
just
greatness.
hate Jack Harlow, say it.
Yeah,
That's my thing. If you just don't like him
pretty
because
wild.
he's white or whatever, then it's
Yeah.
cool. Just say that though. It's not
Yeah.
cool. Actually, it's kind of racist, but it's cool. Like just say it
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Don't try to act like you're giving a legitimate criticism of an album
right. There's no like.
if you just hate him.
Yeah, I agree.
Love you, Jack. Love you.
So that does it for our
Is that Emma
Jack.
Chamberlain video?
Yeah, hilarious.
Love ya.
Love you.
All right.
Love you. Bye. But anyway, so that is it for our Jack Harlow review. Let us know down below or on
Damn.
Twitter, media_mixtape. What you guys thought?
Way too long on that, guys.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we are gonna get into our Doctor Strange 2 full spoiler review. We
Full
don't-
spoiler, guys.
Yes.
Listen to that. Full spoiler. If you don't want to listen to anything about the Multiverse of Madness, I want to emphasize this. If you don't want to hear anything about Doctor Strange's movie, Multiverse of Madness,
Yes.
we will fully spoil it right now in about 10 seconds. So
Get off.
stop listening.
Stop listening. Come back when you've seen it. I know it was packed houses for sure. Mine was packed when I saw it. I actually saw it with my mother-in-law, my fiance.
Crazy story, by the way, when we had the theater, but go ahead.
So it was packed.
Yeah.
But it was nice. It was fucking hot. AMC, get your shit together.
Which AMC did you go to?
Monterey Park.
Fuck AMC in Monterey Park, bro.
Bro, should we delete that maybe?
Why? Oh,
Because it's close by, yes.
What do you act like we live in the theater, bro?
No, I know, but we live pretty close by.
No, I don't care, bro. I'm also never in Monterey Park. Fuck AMC.
Yeah.
Fuck AMC. How
Fuck
about that?
AMC Monterey Park.
Fuck it.
Fuck
Who
it.
cares?
Yeah.
Honestly, man, like I love this city. If you guys don't know, we're from this city, and like
Born and raised, basically.
I mean, come fix that AMC, bro. It's honestly made me want to change theaters. So I go to AMC.
How's the Montebello one? We should just
Way
go to Montebello
better.
one.
Way better. But
go
also,
Montebello.
AMC in general has kind of been slacking. Like, they don't fix up their theaters. For a while there, like, I would go to even.
I mean, shit's been closed though, bro. So they're probably just like,
Nah, bro. Nah.
We're fucking broke, dog.
No excuses. Because listen to this. First of all, I go to my theater for the separate. I don't know. I'm gonna give the complaints first story. I have another interesting story in the AMC theater, but I know we got to get into the movie. I know for sure. But I go to the theaters in AMC in Monterey Park. I go, fuck it. I'm hyped. Let's do this. Get my ticket, and we go inside. Whatever. We sit down. Some other story happens. We'll tell it later.
Yep.
And then I'm sitting down, and the movie starts. I shit you not, bro. I shit you not. Someone was eating chips 3 rows down, and I can hear them. The sound was so fucking low, I was gonna shoot myself and leave the theater.
I was gonna say it wasn't low for us, but it definitely was like I felt like this should be louder.
Nah, bro, it was low. I got used to it, so maybe it wasn't that low.
Yeah,
because I was like halfway through, it was like fine, but I had like a bystander effect of like someone's got to say something, right? Someone had to have gone to the management and said something. I don't think anyone said anything.
Yeah.
I was close to doing that, but I'm like, I don't want to miss any of the fucking movie.
I always just hope like maybe they'll fix it.
That's what I hope too. But
Maybe
dude, no,
there's, like,
that
a
shit
volume
was
that they
bad.
have
There was
it,
two lines, like two funny lines that people laughed at. And my girl and I were like, I didn't hear what he said. Like we didn't hear what he said. It was bad, bro. It was bad. And get your shit together, AMC Monterey Park. We're calling you out by fucking name.
I agree.
Get recliners.
For sure, though? No, I'm fine. I'm fine with the recliner. Because sometimes the recliners, I'm like, that shit gets uncomfortable.
Couldn't disagree with you more on this
They get
situation.
uncomfortable, and then there's less fucking seats in the theater. But I think because it's theirs are like up, the Montebello AMC is like flat.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they can't do the recliners. But I'm fine with the recliners. The regular seat's fine. Just fucking get AC that works because it was fucking hot, bro. And I'm like, and I'm fucking an idiot. I'd take a sweater like, sometimes it gets cold in the theater. Literally, like, it was more hot because it was in my lap. My lap was fucking on fire, bro.
I bought a bunch of snacks, and my girlfriend and I were just like, I can't even eat them. It's disrespectful to eat them. Disrespectful to eat them because it's so fucking loud. You're going to hear me eating fucking cotton candy right now. That's how fucking quiet it is in this theater.
Also,
so anyways,
I think there was a snitch or something in my...
A snitch.
Yeah, like a narc. Like,
I know.
We walked into the... I went out, like, nobody got in trouble or anything.
What did they snitch about? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, nobody got in trouble. What I'm saying is, like, we walked in, and it was just one guy, completely dark, one guy, and he had, like papers and shit in his lap.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, whatever. And I'm like, maybe he's just fucking here. And I'm thinking in my head, because the podcast, like, maybe he's going to review it, and he wants to take notes or whatever. So I'm like, whatever. So we sit down, and we have, like, shit that we're not supposed to. We have, like, fucking chips and shit that we brought. And so I'm like, we can't fucking open them until this fool leaves because I don't know if he
works here
narc or not. Yeah. So whatever, we're sitting there, and then like a couple minutes later, because of course our seats are literally directly behind him where he's sitting. Like literally, I could fucking touch his head.
Yeah.
And so like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, he fucking gets up and walks up behind us. And so I'm like, this was a fucking narc, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? So I'm like. And I'm trying to drink my drink before it gets fucking warm. And he's sitting there. I'm like, I can't open it until he fucking leaves. And we were like kind of early. So like we had like another 30 minutes before the movie started.
Yeah.
And of course, like fucking Queen is like looking like, is he still there? What the fuck? Like, and she didn't want to make it obvious that like she's looking for him. And I think eventually he left. But I'm like, what the fuck? What was that for here?
So you think he was just trying to like look at people who were doing shady shit?
I guess.
Maybe
I
he
don't
was
know.
just trying to make sure the fucking theater was fine.
It wasn't.
Been having so many
he didn't
complaints.
fucking do his job.
Yeah, he's probably like, well, AC doesn't fucking work. He wrote that shit down. I was like, let me go stand in the back because these motherfuckers are on my ass. They're gonna read my notes.
No, it was probably cold because he was by himself.
Yeah.
But once everybody got in there, that shit was hot.
Yeah, so AC's fine, fucking assholes. That's what you wrote down.
I'm cold as shit.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, no, so my story, which before we get to fucking, I'm so sorry. Before we get to the fucking movie, check this shit out, bro. How weird is this shit? Maybe it's not that weird.
Okay.
I get my seats. I get my girl. I go, shit, baby, we gotta fucking watch a movie tonight. What time are you off? She's off at fucking 10. Fuck, we can't watch a movie till 10:50. What a weird time of our movie start time, or whatever. Fuck it, 10:50. Boom, let's get it. Noon. I'm getting my tickets at noon.
Okay.
The theater is dead ass empty when I go ahead and do things. Boom. get 2 tickets, pick them online, buy my order them fucking some
the greatest.
garlic pretzels and shit. And I haven't even tried them yet, by the way, because I didn't want to eat them, and they're in my fridge right now still. Want to try those garlic pretzels. So I got some garlic pretzels, got some fucking candies, got some sodas, order it online, boom, we're set, we're good. Like 10 hours before the movie starts. Go to watch the movie. At the fucking door. Sorry, babe, if you're listening to this, but at the fucking door to the thing. I didn't let her know that I was upset at this, but at the door of our theater, which we're already 15 minutes late to.
Okay.
Which I'm like, hey, the credits aren't that long, okay?
Right.
I'm like, at the door, she goes, it's not, it's not carbonated. And I go, let me fucking go back and get a drink.
Right.
80,000 people in line, by the way, for the drink. So I go and I run. There's only 2 people there. There's only fucking AMC in Monterey Park. There's only fucking 1 drink machine that works. While some guys are fixing the other 2. I go, I wait, and this guy has 8 fucking water cups in his hand. I go, oh my God, are you shitting me? And he goes, I don't know why they gave me like 8. And then he did only 1 water. And I was like, oh, thank God. He's like, I don't know why they gave me so many. And then he just 1 water cup.
He's holding him like this? Like, why are you holding him like that?
He's like, I don't know why they gave me so many. And then he fucking gets 1 drink and then leaves. And I was like, okay, cool. Get my drink. Drink it. All right, cool. It's good. Go back to the seat. I'm walking up to the seats. And the fucking lady's talking like, the dim lights or whatever. This is what we come to our theater. So the movie's about to start. But anyways, I'm walking up. And then I'm looking at it's my girl. And there's 2 empty. There's an empty seat next to her. Sorry, 1 empty seat next to her. And then some couple sitting next to her.
Right.
I'm walking up. I look at my girl. I look at my empty seat. Next door, it's my fucking friend from high school and his girlfriend that I haven't seen in like a year at least.
Right.
But definitely haven't hung out with them or kicked with them since high school. Sitting right there. Like,
Next
it's
to
not
you?
crazy to you?
That's pretty crazy.
Literally right next to me. I go, I haven't seen you guys in a fucking year. We don't even go to this theater because fuck this theater. Like, what are you? How are you sitting right next to me right now?
Time.
At 10:50 p.m.
Right, yeah, the randomest time.
He's like, dude. He's like, I got my tickets like at 9 p.m. I was like, what? I got my shit like at noon, and that shit was empty. What are the odds that I get my seats right next to me?
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Wild.
No. Okay, all right, I know we're gonna get into it right now.
We'll get it. What if people are missing out on all this good fucking podcasting right now?
He was like, you were the only 2 people in there, and he's like, he's a fucking psychopath and picked the next 2 next to
that
you.
would be even crazier. Yeah. Nah,
He's
but
like, no, shit was empty. There was only 2 seats. When I picked my shit.
I wanted to sit right here. Yeah, next. I don't want to sit super far from someone else.
Okay, so we're fucking. That is pretty wild. That's fucking. Crazy.
Anyway,
so we're gonna get into Doctor Strange 2. Full spoilers. Stop here. If
Yes,
you probably stopped like fucking half an hour ago. Anyway, so going into the movie, I was super excited. I'm like, oh shit, the fucking trailers. I'm like, fucking, I'm about to be mind blown. This shit's gonna be fucking insane. So I was super excited. My mother-in-law actually is a big fan of Doctor Strange specifically. So she was like, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see this. So it was cool. We all went together and we were able to check it out. This is what I'll say.
Leaving the theater, how'd you feel?
Leaving the theater, I had fun. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie.
I can't watch fucking movies with Jake no more, bro. What?
No, listen. I had fun. Literally, I was smiling as we left. Like, I had a great time. I thought it was amazing. I love that Sam Raimi was back. I love fucking Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. I just think the story was a bit lacking.
Fine. Fair. That's fair.
That's it. That's it, though. But the rest of it was fucking great. Cameos were fucking great. Literally, there were cheers in my theater.
I left the movie like, damn.
Yeah.
That shit was good. That shit was really good. Because, what?
Part of it, people were like, fucking Doctor Strange 2 or Spider-Man. No, I'm like, bro, it's not even. Come on.
But this is the thing, though.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
But this is the thing, though. This is the thing, though. This is the thing.
Come on.
Spider-Man No Way Home. Obviously, that's the win. It's better. But it's a cheat code, bro. It's cheating. It's all 3 Spider-Man. Spoiler alert.
But
all 3 Spider-Man are in the fucking movie.
I mean, if you don't know by now, they've been on fucking interviews and all that shit.
But all 3 Spider-Man in the movie, it's cheat code. It's cheat code. Like, if you talk about like this movie,
they try to lob up some cheat codes in this one, and I don't think it worked as well.
Yes, they did lob up some cheat codes. They lobbed up some specific fan shit that happened, which we'll talk about in a minute. But I think the dope thing about this movie, and someone said it on Twitter, I thought it was actually a really good description. I saw it before I saw the movie. They said Marvel can't have pump out the same fucking formula all the time. They kind of do, but they kind of can't, right? So they have to go and they have to make Thor a comedy, basically. Right? They have to go and they have to make other movies like different, different vibes, because you have to change it up.
Right.
This might be Marvel's, not counting Morbius because fuck that movie. This might be Marvel's first kind of attempt at like horror. Really?
No, and
think about it.
I think First of all, this is not a movie for kids.
Do not take kids there, bro.
Some shit that was happening, I'm like, what the fuck is this
I was
movie,
like,
bro?
holy shit.
People were dying that I'm like, what the fuck?
The way they were dying.
Yeah, there was a way. More than anything, it was the way that they were. So that's what I said. Like, it was great. I had a good time. I thought it was great. I just thought, like, the story itself was like, it's kind of all over the place, in my opinion.
I kind of get what you're saying.
It's not without criticism, but it is a great movie.
I kind of get what you're saying. I think some people described it as a setup movie. And I think I kind of agree with that. It's kind of a setup for, like, this is going to be, there's so many possibilities we can go now with the multiverse, right?
Right.
And so I think that's where it's set up a possibility to have a bunch of different options for the multiverse. But I think where it lacked was maybe a little bit of story. It was kind of all over the place at times. And then maybe a little bit of not exploring the multiverse as much as they probably could have.
Yeah.
Those are the two issues I would probably take with this movie. But aside from those two, I really enjoyed it. I thought the one thing I was sad to do was to root against Wanda for the first time in my life.
Yeah.
You actually finally get to see that she's not being a very reasonable
Yeah, but see, even there,
person.
like... And I guess they kind of set it up, but I felt like it was... Because we saw her in the end of WandaVision, like, basically kind of still a good guy.
Yes, but they set it up because at the end of WandaVision, she's reading the Darkhold.
Yeah, but I'm like...
And if you start watching this movie, you go, okay, now I'm understanding that the Darkhold apparently
But she straight up was just
But it
evil.
fucks with you. It fucks with your... It literally did say it. It fucks with your...
I just thought that was quick.
Well, it's a fucking stronghold. It's a fucking legendary witchcraft fucking book.
I know that.
With the
I
demons
that,
and
bro.
devil
What I'm
and
saying
shit,
is,
bro.
like... I feel like...
It's not her. You know what I mean? At that point anymore. It's Scarlet Witch. They say it in the movie. It's not her anymore at this point. It's not Wanda. It's Scarlet Witch.
It just felt like very, like, damn, she just off the rip, like, I'm evil.
Well, it's not really evil, though. But think about it, though. Is it, though? Because think about this. Is it really changing her to be evil? Because she goes out and goes, I'm being reasonable here.
She's fucking killing everybody.
She goes, I'm being reasonable here.
Yeah.
I'll give you an opportunity. I'll give you a fucking day.
I just want to kill one
to
person,
decide,
bro.
right? You decide not to? Okay, fine. I'm fine. You motherfuckers are fighting me now. At this point, I got to kind of just get through. I got to get this bitch. Let me fucking just kill all these people real quick. Boom.
Right.
Kills all of them to try to get to America. Doesn't happen. But still think about this. She's still not really doing that harsh of shit. She's killing some people. But we fast forward in the movie, and she goes, I'm fucking sick and tired of these motherfuckers at this point.
Yeah.
And she looks at fucking, what's his name? The fucking guy with the mouth, where he whispers he can kill her. And goes,
Black Bolt.
Let me fucking close your mouth and murder you from the inside.
Bro.
So, like, that was the craziest death, by the way, and we'll talk about that. But I'm saying, if you fast forward to that scene real quick, that's her going, this is what I can fucking do. Yeah. And even then, she still doesn't really fuck with him that much. Yeah, she kills fucking John Krasinski as fucking Reed Richards.
Reed Richards, yeah.
But she goes and she fights the women like one-on-one. Like, I could fuck you up in 2 seconds, but I'll fucking give you a chance. A little bit.
Yeah, but see, that doesn't make sense to me, bro.
It does kind of, because it's like her, I don't want to just fucking go savagely murder every
like,
single person.
just,
I could,
right.
but I don't want to.
Right.
And so she doesn't really until she has to.
Right.
So I think that's where it's like, she has the power to just close his mouth like that, bro. Come on. She has the power to literally instantly kill everybody, and then.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it's kind of like, it doesn't make sense that she doesn't do that.
Yeah, I agree with that to an extent, but I think it's also her being like, look, I'm not trying to do this. Just let me fucking
I'm not trying to be a
girl.
savage. Yeah, just let me, yeah. Okay,
but I'm showing you what I can do. And I think that's where it's at.
But that's the thing, too, and I think that's where it kind of falls short, too. It's not a Doctor Strange movie. It's more of a Wanda movie. They kind of try and, like, at the end be like, oh, he learned, like, that he can't be with fucking, what's her name?
Everything he does is like someone else's shit. It's never his.
Right.
Is
it? No, the first one is like about him. And
the first movie, yeah. But I'm saying mostly everything he does is like him.
They like try to force the arc of like, oh, he recognized like he can't be with her anymore. Like that was like super forced. Like, Dick, you didn't even really like.
You didn't explore that much.
You didn't really do shit. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
Which is fine, but like. Then don't throw it in there. Like, give me more time. Like, just focus on the Wanda and Doctor Strange thing.
You're right.
You know, and
I agree with that
because obviously, like, you kind of like want to make him have like a a story arc. But at the end of the day, like his arc was like kind of like he didn't really learn shit. Like he was still Doctor Strange. It's not like he fucking gave up anything, But
maybe just you can go argue that him just exploring the fact that in different universes he's a piece of shit. Eventually, at some point in time, and maybe he kind of like helps him kind of like hold back his urges, hold back his piece of shit-ishness,
right?
Because he's seen that from other universes, maybe.
But I do like the way it starts. It just starts off like, boom, we're in the shit. We're in the fucking whatever multi-dimensional shit.
He dies, and I pretty much immediately was like, obviously the ponytail, it's not him.
Right.
But I thought it was really cool. It goes into like he's dreaming, and his dreams are actually part of multiple universes. By the way, after I saw that part, my homie and I were playing video games, and he's like, bro, I had this fucking vivid ass dream that I was just me and Margot Robbie were just like with each other, and I was like, oh, you know, another universe. And he was like, oh, that's true.
Yeah.
At some point in one universe, at some point you fucking were you bagged Margot Robbie at some point.
I like that explanation of like, yeah, and actually that's your other fucking universes. That was pretty sick.
Yeah.
And
did you see the TikTok I sent you about that scene where Wanda fucking looks right at us?
Yeah, totally. I figured.
Crazy though.
Yeah, I figured like, yeah, we're another universe.
Us.
Yeah, we're another universe, and
she got really.
So obviously, Wanda's fucking great in this. I think it was a fucking Wanda movie.
Yeah, and it was great.
It literally could have been Scarlet Witch movie.
It was great. Yeah, someone had went out and said like the only thing you really have to watch when you watch this movie is WandaVision,
yeah.
And it makes sense. Yeah, because you now see we wondered after we watched WandaVision what's the next step for her, and this was it. The next
and I think they even did a good job of like you don't even really need to watch WandaVision to know like okay she had kids. And now they're gone. And
yeah, that's what I told my homie. I was like, he was like, do I really have to watch WandaVision? I'm like, look, not really. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you one little spoiler. He's like, no, fucking tell me. I'm like, look, it's not gonna fucking spoil anything. It's just she at some point in the fucking show ends up with kids.
Yeah,
that's all you need to know. Because that's really all you need to know.
Yeah.
But it would if you watch WandaVision, you will understand where she's coming from, why she's so connected with the kids, why obviously they're fucking her kids, but why she's so connected, what it means when they say like she kind of created them.
Right.
You have to understand that stuff, I guess. But for the most part, you could have got by without watching WandaVision. Yeah.
Yeah, you get it because they show her and she, you get it.
Yeah.
You get it within this movie. So, I fucking love that Sam Raimi's back. Like, I think the way he directed this movie, there was like homages to all his other stuff. Evil Dead, if you guys have seen that series, like there's like a lot of homages that he did, and I thought that was great. And what he does really well is the fucking horror shit, and all the horror shit in this fucking
was
great.
Horror.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so off the rip, when he fights that first monster of the fucking, also the fucking CGI when the portals open up from her star in her back.
Yeah.
That shit looks fucking insane.
Yeah, no, it's badass. It's badass. Oh, so that's why it stars because of the stars on her back, or
no? I think
it's just kind of the comic book thing, right?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of.
My girl's like, why are there stars? I'm like, it's just what it is, baby. It's just what it is.
Also, the fact that like she was
America.
she's like, I stay away. Like she was.
That was cool. Shout out to them doing that, giving us some
heard way
her Spanglish and stuff. Yeah,
Marvel movie. But
although my girl was kind of like, I fucking hate when people talk like that in real life. I'm like, I get it, but it's pretty cool that they're paying. But they're showing representation.
Which is cool, but I'm like, she's from another dimension, so I'm like, do they talk like, they speak in Spanish and talk like that?
Well, she grew up in different universes, so in America.
No, but her parents are both women, which is also cool.
I know, but I'm saying, yeah, it was cool.
But they have accents.
It was dope to not,
accents.
like, to do that and be like, she's from a different universe, so all you motherfucking asshole people, LGBT, all the fucking asshole people who are against LGBT fucking
wild
assholes, you know what I mean?
It's not even like, bro, it's literally just her parents.
Yeah, it's just her parents, bro. They're fucking
like it'd be different if like, yo, we're in a Marvel movie and they had a sex scene or something.
Yeah. Or my thing is like if they try to force it down your throat a little bit, you know what I mean? Like
no, just fucking her parents and
her parents are just
they got sucked into a different universe.
But yeah, it was dope that they didn't like force it down your throat, which is there. She's in a different universe too, so all you motherfuckers who are anti-LGBTQ fucking, which is fucked up, but also all you motherfuckers who are gonna try to talk shit, she's from a different universe, bro.
Yeah.
That's the explanation. Suck a dick. All right, get the fuck out of here.
Anyways,
so that was cool they did that. But she's from a different universe, but she is traveling different universes, so to me it kind of makes sense for her. And her name is America Chavez, so she's probably just like, fuck it, I'm gonna tie myself to America all the time and just be rocking in America and then speak the way she speaks.
No, I'm saying her name was America Chavez from birth, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying when she goes to a different universe, wouldn't you immediately go, I'm not going to fucking go to the UK. I'm going to go to America, when I go to these different universes.
I guess. But
when I explore different universes, I'm going to stay in America, but for the most part, because my fucking name is America Chavez, I'm probably going to grow up and speak that way.
I mean, I wasn't thinking that deep of it. I'm just
It's not that deep, but I'm saying there's an explanation for it. You know what I'm saying?
So that was cool. But the first fight, bro, straight up throws a fucking light pole or whatever into the fucking thing's eye.
And I was like, damn.
Just that alone was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. And then the eye pops out. Holy fuck, bro.
Yeah, it was very, very intense already. And immediately I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
They're getting very gory. And my girl even told me before the movie, she's like, I heard it was pretty gory. So that already was like, all right, cool. Right. They are going to get a little gory here.
Right.
Cool to see them go into different universes. Again, they didn't really explore that too much. It was really just one quick scene of them kind of like traveling through multiple universes.
You would have hoped like, we got them in different universes. You kind of just like, hey, by the way, there's this thing.
They should have just had it where like she keeps getting scared of certain things,
right?
And then multiple universes.
Because that's what she says, like, oh, it only happens when I get scared, and then like she's in a bunch of fucking scenarios where she should be teleporting and she's not. So, but I think it was cool. We, you know, obviously they get kind of forced into another universe where Mordo, I think is his name, is the Doctor, or is not the Doctor Strange, but he's the Sorcerer Supreme, whatever. That twist was cool where he's like, oh no, like it's super, you know, we're cool with each other.
But he still kind of hates him.
Yeah. But they're not though. But then they're not cool, and then he fucking arrests them, and they take him to the Illuminati. Now
it made sense. Now the Illuminati, yeah, people kind of laugh. I think in the theater, not everybody really knows that the Illuminati is a part of the comics because a lot of people were laughing every time they kept saying Illuminati. And it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know the comic books, it's like, that's funny. That's like the Illuminati. That's funny.
Like, what the fuck?
Like that's in our universe, you know?
Yeah.
But it's cool that they did pay that homage to the comics and say, hey, yeah, this is a universe where the Illuminati
so
is
obviously,
real.
I'm already like, shit's about to get crazy.
I was like, let's go.
Shit's about to get lit. So I'm already like, just give me. I'm not even expecting fucking anything. I'm expecting, you know, Professor X. Maybe they mention the X-Men and fucking Fantastic Four. But I'm like, I have no idea what's gonna happen. I just want to see Professor X is gonna be lit.
You see the UK fucking America.
Yeah.
Captain
Carter.
Britain.
Captain Carter, but
Captain UK.
Oh yeah, Captain Britain.
She's Captain Carter, but what? Captain UK?
Yeah, you can't.
Captain Britain
Doesn't go.
Captain Britain. That's what we call
Captain
him.
Britain. So yeah, we see them. It's cool. We see Peggy Carter. Oh shit. Captain America. Fuck, she's back. That's crazy. She's Captain Britain now, or Captain America, basically. We get Rambo from Captain Marvel, which is the friend of Brie Larson's character. So for whatever reason, she got the powers in their universe.
Super cool.
We have Mordo, and then we have Blackagar Boltagon is his name. They call him Black Bolt. I'm like, in the comics, it's like a kind of a joke of like, they called him Black Bolt, and they were like, what's his name? And like Blackagar Bolt, like, whatever. Anyway, so he was in Inhumans, which is a TV show that Marvel made, but this was during the time where like Kevin Feige wasn't in charge of the TV shows.
And the same actor is there?
It's the same actor.
Oh, that's cool.
That show is like infamously like fucking terrible.
Yeah, but that's
like,
cool. You bring him back. You bring him back.
Yeah. So they bring him back. It's just obviously basically just a cameo. But in the show, he wasn't in his costume. In the show, they land on Earth, I think in Hawaii or something, and they like try to blend in. So he's just in a suit basically the entire show. It's like, what the fuck are we doing here? You know, like everybody like, hates that show.
Yeah. Super badass. I think he's a badass character. Just talking, he can kill someone.
Yeah, so he can't talk at all. That's his character. He if he says a word, that's gonna happen. He has no control over like
his powers.
So he has to not say anything. So I'm already like, I know that.
What does he say? What does Dr. Shane say that fucking super hilarious? He talks shit to him first, and then he says,
"Oh, the guy with the fork in his head."
Yeah,
something like that. The guy with the fork in the head, or whatever.
Like, anyway.
Yeah. So whatever. We're already like, fuck. This is fucking lit. Is this lit? I'm already lit, and I know about the Inhumans. Like I know probably everybody in the fucking theater was like, I don't know what this guy is. So I'm already like, what the fuck? That's the guy from the TV show.
Yeah.
Like that excited me, right?
Yeah.
And then we get the fucking. Does Professor X come in first? Or
No. She goes, and then the smartest man in the world, in the universe or whatever.
Yeah.
Reed Richards, and this fool just pops in. Which how the fuck did he just pop in like that? But anyway, that's not his power, right? You can just pop in.
There's in the comics I was reading.
He gets beamed in.
In the comics, there's like a fucking thing that they create that they could beam in or whatever.
So he beams in, and it's fucking John Krasinski.
It's Krasinski,
how
bro.
crazy is it that he looks exactly how the fucking fan made art was?
Bro.
It's not even like off at all. Like it's exactly what the fan made.
And this is my thing. They probably, and this is fucking.
They probably took the fan made thing.
That's what I'm saying.
And made it.
Because Kevin Feige is like, this looks sick. I'm gonna fucking give it to you.
What's up?
Yeah, like you want this,
and also he's fucking make perfect for this shit, bro. Yeah. He looks like him.
Some people are like debating: is he gonna actually be Reed Richards, or is he just like a cameo? Was it just a one-time cameo?
Because wouldn't it make sense to say that guy, John Krasinski, exists in that universe?
In yeah.
In our universe, or in the fucking Doctor Strange universe.
Yeah.
He exists.
Yeah.
John Krasinski exists.
So is he gonna come back? Who knows? Exists. Are they gonna recast? You know, are we gonna say he looks different in this universe? Whatever.
I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't come back. Because that's enough. That's enough to me.
No, it's not, dude.
It is.
They're making a Fantastic Four movie. So
I know, but that's enough to me because it's like that's badass. Like he fucking did it for one time. At least,
if Feige's able
if
Feige's able to pull off Krasinski and Emily Blunt in a movie,
well, because to me it's the same thing. Like with with the what's it called?
X-Men?
Yeah, with X-Men, with Professor X. It's kind of like, are we really expecting what's his name to fucking be Professor X?
No, see, but that's completely different because he's fucking did it for 50 years. Bro. He did it forever. He did it for 20 years. Like, yeah, of course he's not coming back as Professor X. With John Krasinski, it's like, no, everybody's been wanting this forever. Like,
I want to say that was like one of the only times my crowd cheered.
That was like, I think there was 2 cheers maybe, and that was for sure one. And because at the bare minimum, John Krasinski.
Yeah. Even if you don't understand why we're all excited, you're just like, oh
shit, like John Krasinski.
Fucking The Office guy. Yeah.
So,
bare minimum.
Fuck, that shit was lit, bro. Obviously,
sick,
everybody
bro.
cheered. It was fucking sick.
Oh, no fucking way.
I was not expecting it. It was fucking sick. Then Professor X
and you
comes
still
in.
like The Office, huh? Watch The Office, bro.
No, I just
You'll
haven't
love John
watched it.
Krasinski way more if you like to watch The Office.
I already like him, and I don't need to watch The Office.
I know, but you'll love him though. I fucking love that guy.
I'm with shows,
I would give
bro.
that
Shows is
guy
hard for
my
me.
life.
Shows are hard for me. Anyways, so that shit I'm already like, bro, that's the best movie I've ever made.
Right, that was sick as fuck. Yeah,
right.
honestly.
Professor X comes in.
Yeah, go ahead. Professor X
on
comes
his
in.
fucking
Comic book ass wheelchair.
wheelchair.
Bumblebee ass wheelchair.
Mainly
a Transformers
from
cameo too, because he was definitely riding around in fucking Bumblebee on that bitch.
Mainly from the cartoon, the famous cartoon from the 90s. The fucking cartoon theme, I don't know if you knew.
Nah.
The theme that plays when he comes in is the fucking same theme from the.
These motherfuckers are so good, bro.
Oh
They're so
God,
good.
I know.
Come on.
So we
But
see
it's
it.
also like layups, though. You know, that's what fucking pisses me off. Is that yes, they're good as fuck.
Yeah.
And like for us, we're excited because no studio ever does this. But shout out to Kevin Feige because it's like, bro, it's layups, and for him, he keeps doing it left and right because it is layups.
Right.
But no studio ever does it.
But also, it took years of being like, yo, this is the greatest fucking movie studio of all time. It took years of that for him to eventually be able to go, hey, Krasinski, you want to be in a fucking some of the greatest shit? You know? So he said he's definitely put in the work to be able to go like, I'm just gonna put whoever the fuck I want in this.
But it works. It works, and it's great. That shit was all great. And then Doctor Strange is telling him like, bro, come on, bro. She's coming. And you guys aren't listening. Like, it's fine, bro. We can fucking fight her.
Right.
And you can't, bro.
Bro, off the rip.
Krasinski. Okay.
Crazy fucking, Black Bolt. What mouth?
Well, crazy of her walking in the way she walks in. First of all, fucks up all the fucking Iron Man ass robots, and then she comes in and she looks at Carrie straight up.
Yeah,
the Carrie, which I think probably on purpose.
I think Sam Raimi directed.
I was gonna say probably on purpose. Probably a homage to Carrie. Homage. Is it homage?
Homage. Same thing.
Yeah, definitely paying homage to Carrie, 100%. Because she's coming out, she's coming in. If you notice, there's flames. Everything's on fire behind her. She has the blood on her face, which is like, where did she get that from? She just killed robots. So to me, I think it was 100% obviously paying homage to Carrie. If you guys haven't seen Carrie, it's a great horror movie from the 70s, but also a newer one came out recently. The 70s one is way better. So that was
Sam did the original one though.
That was dope. Either way, she comes in, Carrie homage, and then scary as shit. I just was like, the way the direction happened, John Krasinski being like, he could just whisper and you're dead. And she's like, with what mouth? The way the fucking camera turns, like the kind of takes a little angle to it.
Yeah.
And then he fucking has no mouth, and then he just fucking explodes internally.
Hey, but don't scream.
2 seconds?
I'm like, bro, don't scream.
Oh, that's why he died.
Yeah, he went like, oh, and then fucking it just boom. He fucking blew his head out, bro.
I didn't even realize that's what happened. Unless she did that. Okay, cool. That makes sense then.
Yeah, so fucking, I'm like, what the fuck? And in my head, I'm like, bro,
that was crazy.
That was fucking
insane.
nightmare
fucking inducing shit right there. And then kills John Krasinski by just stretching him out all crazy, which was kind of weak. But
yeah, I wish there was a little bit more fight amongst the four. Because I'm like, and the way she killed Krasinski was cool.
Yeah, stretched him out. Yeah,
but I would have liked to see him do some fucking stretchy shit. He doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
She just fucking kills him off the rip.
Yeah, and
fights
then
the other.
Dope. It's a 3-women fight. I think that's pretty dope to see some representation there, and they all fight, and it's pretty badass. It's a pretty intense fight for a second, but they're just obviously overpowered by her, and they both get dead.
But then she crushes Captain Marvel with the statue. I'm like,
she wouldn't die.
She wouldn't die, bro.
Yeah, but it's an Illuminati statue, so maybe that's like different type of fucking.
They made out of different material.
Yeah.
No, I just didn't like that she died off of a killer, but
yeah, she died a little easy.
Yeah, she died a little easy. And then, cause fucking bro, Captain Britain or whatever, she fucking throws the shield and fucking basically like, chops her in half. Basically,
Yeah, she does.
which is insane.
For what?
I'm saying that was a cooler. That made sense.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she fucking was ripped in half. She's dead.
Yeah.
You dropped a statue on Captain Marvel, was supposed to be like one of the strongest characters
Ever, yeah.
It's kind of like
that's fair. That's fair. At that point, they're like, bro, we fucking got enough
Yeah.
deaths out the way. Come on. They're like, is there any way she can die? Nah, probably not. Just drop a statue on her. Fuck it. It's just like impossible to kill her.
Yeah,
Anyways.
maybe they like ran out of the quota of like there's too many vicious deaths. We got to do like a
maybe.
normal. Just so anyway, so then she's chasing him through the fucking thing. That shit's scary, bro. I was fucking scared.
It's scary but annoying because it's like she's right there.
She just fly.
She's way too close.
Also,
She's way too close.
yeah, like
just
can't she like stop them? Maybe
just make her a little farther. You know.
yeah, like they're closing the doors and she's immediately ripping through it.
Like make her be a little farther back. It's fine. It's fine. It's forgivable.
Also, the like waiting for her to come through the door. Like she ripped through all the other ones. Like why?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, my girl.
No. She kind of like pops out from the side. No, doesn't she? Like,
Yeah, well,
scared.
she rips through all of them and then she stops. So that's why they stop.
She's like,
Because
and then he
like,
was
wait.
waiting for the water thing. Yeah.
They're like, wait, where did she go? And then she just comes out of fucking nowhere. Jeez, man, that movie had some
That was
moments.
scary. It was scary.
And then, they're able to get her with the water, at least her off for a little bit, enough time for them to go and get through the fucking thing. They get through.
Yeah.
Get the book.
And then we get the third act fight scene. Zombie fucking Doctor Strange. I thought that was all great.
It was all great.
Yeah, I thought that was all great. What I will say too is, what I don't like about the ending is that, and I knew that that's what they were gonna do. They were gonna be like, oh, they're gonna like show the kids that she's evil and they're not gonna want to be with her.
I didn't know that actually. That was fucking.
I was like, this is the twist that they're gonna do with it. It was like,
I thought it was really good though.
her kids are gonna see her and they're gonna be scared and she's gonna be like, no, I'm not. You know, whatever.
I thought it was really good though.
No, it was good, but I knew I was gonna. I kind of knew it was gonna happen. And I just don't like that she just immediately goes, "Oh yeah, I fucked up. Boom, I'm just gonna crush this."
Why?
It just like I don't think it hit well enough.
Okay, that's fair to say that. I think it was
would have
fine.
been. She should have had like maybe like the kids not be scared of her, but like she goes and
Start fucking her up.
No, she goes and then like they say something like super profound or something, or like they have a conversation with her that like, or she's gonna fucking kill their mom, and they stand there and they tell her like something. I feel like that would have been more powerful.
Yeah, maybe they say like, no, like what?
Yeah, no, it's her mom.
Do you
like,
really
whatever.
think that?
Yeah,
Whatever,
whatever.
we're just gonna love you or something? You dumb bitch.
No, I'm saying like have a deep conversation and be like, no, that's our mom.
You know
like,
what I thought was actually gonna happen when they were in the fucking thing and the mom was there? I thought Vision was gonna come out because that would have been that would have made sense of like, oh, he's in a different universe, he survived somehow.
Right. Makes sense.
I thought that would have been tough, bro. If he came out and been like, look, I understand
or whatever. Yeah.
Like I understand because he fucking knows everything and shit.
See, that would have been badass. That would have been way better.
Right? That's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought it was cool that she shot the kids, but it would have been cool if that happened.
And
the
then
wife was there.
Check it. He comes. He's purple, green vision, whatever, because it's a different universe.
Yeah.
He comes. And then
He thinks it's her, maybe?
no. He gives her the fucking speech that he gave her at the end of one of it. Tears, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking tears.
I just thought it would have been badass to do something with Vision where it's like in this universe, because you write it off easily.
Yeah.
This universe, he's alive. He made it. They beat Thanos a different way. And so he's alive, and then he talks her down. Like he talks her like if he's talking to...
I'm telling you, he gives the fucking speech that he gives her at the end of WandaVision. Full circle. She goes, oh, fuck, I fucked up. I need to destroy this because I fucked up. And then boom. Damn, we just fucking rewrote the ending.
That would have been better, but still, I was fine with it. I wasn't upset. I wasn't angry.
Benny was like, I don't want to put that makeup on, bro. Fucking leave me alone.
I wasn't super upset. I wasn't angry. I thought it was fine.
Get fucking turtleneck.
Smashes everything.
Put him in the turtleneck. Fucking Vision, bro.
Doctor Strange has a Darkhold now, which is interesting. I don't know if
it burned up. It burned up.
No, he has it.
No,
he read it.
No, he read it. He just has the eye thing now.
But he read it though, so he technically has it.
But the other one was like because he had it on him. It was like making him dark. I think it was maybe it burned. But then he got the third eye thing. Totally Sam Raimi like fucking classic shot. And then you stayed for the after credits.
Yeah,
Fuck, it was hot, bro. God damn, it was hot.
You did say?
I did stay, but I'm like, it's fucking hot in here, and they were fucking hurt.
It was aight.
The second one's cool because Bruce Campbell's been in every Sam Raimi movies, in the Spider-Man movies. He's been in every movie, so that was cool. And with the other one with Charlize Theron, it's like I have no idea who that character is, so
Neither.
I'm not I have no excited. I learned later. I have to go fucking
Yeah, look it up. What's her name?
look it up. Her name's Cleo or Clea, and they eventually get married. Doctor Strange and her.
Cool.
And she's the Doctor Strange of the Dark Universe or whatever.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, the Dark.
Yeah, that was cool. It's whatever. It's like, I don't know enough about that character, so I don't know. But hey, I'm interested to see the next movies. Obviously, I'm excited. One thing I will say too, not criticism, but like kind of like I understand like they want to train America to do some of the fucking Doctor Strange shit.
Yeah.
But I would assume she'd like immediately want to go. She learned how to use her powers now.
Right.
She wanted to immediately go try to find her parents.
Yeah.
They could have kind of like set her off on that, and that could have been maybe her next horror movie. Like, hey.
Well, maybe it will be. I don't know. Maybe it is her next movie. In there.
I just think they could have set it up a little better. Of like I can stay, but it's time for me to go. I got to go find my parents.
Yeah. I also didn't like. She goes, "No, you're different." I mean, he really just is he? I don't know. Is he different?
She just knows, bro. Damn.
No, it just was
There's
like
some insight. Use some insight, bro.
What I'm saying is, there's not really anything in the movie for you to go, "Oh yeah, like he's learned something or he's changed." It's like you're kind of just assuming that he's different. So, anyways, but overall, like I said, I had a great time.
Great time. Appreciate the fact they used the same America Chavez from the show. She was on the show, right?
No,
Wasn't she on the show?
no,
She didn't have her own show?
no.
Damn, why did I hear
I think
about
she's going to have her own show, but I'm not sure.
By the way, dude, did you know the actor's actually 16 years old?
Really?
Dude, I was like, oh, she has to be 24 easily.
Right. Well, yeah, because you always think like fucking.
She looks 16 in the movie, but I was like, nah, she's like 24. She's 16.
Well, because every time you think that,
How's that actor?
every time you think that, you go, "Oh yeah, that lady's fucking." She looks like a 16-year-old, and you go, "Oh, she's 45."
Yeah, yeah. But no, she's actually 16. Shout out to her. She's doing great.
There's a girl
great
in
show.
Bridgerton. Yes, I've watched Bridgerton. That's what happens when you get engaged.
Yeah.
And she plays like the youngest sister in this family. And
Okay.
I swear to God, she looks like she's 15.
Yeah.
She's like 31.
That's crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, so when it comes to the movie, I had a great time. I had some issues with the story. Some of the stuff was kind of like meh, but I had a great time. I fucking enjoyed it. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 rating. 8 out of 10. Great movie. You can definitely have fun watching it in the theater. Worth your money.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of story issues, but overall, a great time.
Yeah, Jake obviously is a little more critical because he knows more about the comics. This is kind of what happens when you know more. You kind of get disappointed by more, or you get excited about other things. I don't know enough about the comics, so as a more average fan who doesn't know enough about the comics, I thought 9 out of 10. I thought it was actually really good. I'll say not 10 because, yes, there are the complaints of could have dealt more in the multiverse. Could have definitely been a more cohesive story, like more like straight line story. It felt a little bit all over the place at times. Could have been more about Doctor Strange rather than Wanda. But aside from those little minor things, overall I thought 9 out of 10. It's a great movie. I had a great time. Everyone I was with ended up being a fucking group of us, apparently a double date and shit. That was just gonna be my girl. But either way, it was fun. I had a good time. We all had a good time.
Great.
We all enjoyed the movie, and it was a good movie.
Yeah, I agree. So that is going to do it for our Doctor Strange 2 spoiler review. Let us know down below in the comments or on Twitter, media_mixtape, what you guys thought. If you agree, disagree, what problems you guys have with the movie, definitely let us know. If you guys want to follow us directly, I'm OBJack, OBWEJAC. You can follow Josh
at Josh__G, 2 H and 2 E's. If that's too confusing for you, it should be right here in front of me. If not, it's in the description wherever you're watching or listening.
Yes, we appreciate you guys listening. Again, there may or may not be an episode next week, so definitely
be aware of that.
Yeah, we will tweet it out, so definitely go follow us on social media and let you guys know. That is going to do it for this week's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will talk to you guys next week.
Peace.